is united, where corporate, unbridled corporate greed and cash is considered free speech, so is ours. We have given them these letters of understanding. They are ready for these sort of things. All we're asking now is that they at least get into a dialogue with us, that they allow us to occupy this place here. Last week, immediately after I spoke to the City Council, the very next day, I was down here in support of the General Labor Council, or some of the unions who were marching on Wells Fargo in support of Bank Transfer Day. They transferred their money from this bank over here over to this credit union here in support of small businesses, and I was written up for an illegal use of the horn ticket. I was basically targeted by the police all day long. The day after I got out of the City Council, while I was doing that, Tony Young was on NPR live claiming that he was in support of our First Amendment free speech rights, but also saying that he would not let us come up and even get our issue on the agenda at City Council unless he got 6 signatures from the various council members before he would even put it on our agenda.
Basically, what is it that you hope with your attorney he can help you guys with?
Well, he's in a federal court. This is, of course, city. The mayor won't help us. The police won't help us. The city council won't help us. If they won't help us, we'll go federal. And there is a federal court order in 2005 and 2007 which says the homeless have a right. It's not a crime to be homeless, and they have a right to sleep on the city streets, any city streets, city sidewalk, from the hours of 9 o'clock at night until 5 in the morning. But we're not allowed to do that. We're not even allowed to put our possessions down. We're not even allowed to have American flags here. They are using Municipal Code 54.0110 against us, saying that we are encroaching and having illegal lodging just to be here. Either one of the above. You can't put down a bucket. You can't put down a cardboard sign and write on it without them calling it a structure. You put down your bag, it's a structure, and they will literally hound people away, and they've been telling people before they come into these barricaded little cordoned off corridor where you can come in here, if you come in and put down your bag, they will cite you for it and run you out of this free speech public assembly square, the #1 public speech square in all of San Diego.
What do you hope it gets turned around? I mean, how do you feel like your rights are going to be violated or infringed at this point?
We are not even allowed the right to have free speech here. We feel very much that if cash is considered free speech, certainly our tents are considered free speech, particularly when we have signs and messages on them. We have a right to assemble here. We have a right to speak to the public. They have not just targeted our tents, they have targeted our sleeping bags, which there is a court order, federal court order saying we have a right to be homeless people, to be out here and to sleep on the streets. They are targeted city ordinance as well. No, it's against the city ordinance, which is trying to say that we can't do that.
Allowed to be out here right now and be out here and all that.
We can gather as long as we carry things. I represent 3 different committees in General Assembly. Basically, at nighttime, I'm walking with 3 different bags on me. If I put them down for a while, they'll probably allow me as long as we have big numbers. If I'm standing there by myself, they will come up and tell me, pick up your bags and move on, sir. Pick up your bags and move on, sir. And that's what they constantly do. They target us as soon as we're low in numbers. Once we get our numbers back up, they allow us to do it. But I literally have to carry the committees on my back.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Say that for me one more time.
John Kenney, Kenney.